All right, hi everybody. Professor Cummings here, of course. I just wanted to pop in, say hello here at the 1 month mark in our class. It's going by fast, right? And see how everybody is doing. As you know by now, our class has a very simple two-part structure. Number one, meaty discussion board submissions every week. And of course, I've given you the gift of not having to reply to your peers. It's just you analyzing the given content for the week. The second of two components of our class is the big final project, as you all know. Now, you've all been doing really good substantial work on these textbook content précis, you could call them, or a critical analysis. Don't lose your momentum on those, though. It's tempting, and it's possible that towards the end of the semester, as you get more and more involved with your final projects, you'll lose momentum on these weekly assignments. So kind of watch out for that. And also, make sure you are not overlooking any opportunities to leverage any of the textbook content for your final project. Now, let's turn our attention for a moment here to that final project. You definitely at this point need to be underway at this point, okay? If you are still struggling to either come up with a company or an angle of approach, be in touch with me. Now, I think you're all aware it is a public relations / communication project with a lot of leeway granted in order to be successful. In other words, there's no one thing I am looking for here by any stretch. And by the way, that sample project that I posted, I think under files, is becoming less and less relevant as a good example, whatever. Anyway, the project was always designed to be sort of loose and free form from the beginning, and then COVID happened, which has caused me, of course, to expand the borders of this project even more and make it more open-ended. A number of you have noted that the business that you've chosen, it's not quite fully open, or their behavior has had to be altered in some way, of course. I absolutely do not want you to put yourself in harm's way for this project. Let's just be real clear about that. If you go anywhere, mask up to the utmost. Glove up, gown up, what do you have to do? Don't press the matter with your contacts. The key here is to pivot just enough to still put together a project you can be proud of. Okay? Now, as I mentioned in an earlier announcement, that could look like including several components in this project that you might not have originally. And these components might be content on managing your boss, motivating employees, an analysis of what leaders actually do, Six Sigma, the 3-generational workplace, PRSA Code of Professional Standards, a fishbone diagram. You could throw in a case study analysis, which is always good, and as I mentioned earlier, content derived from our textbook that you've been working with in the discussion boards. And of course, that list is neither exhaustive nor comprehensive, meaning I'm totally open to any other ideas that you might want to throw up that could shed light in an analytical way when it comes to the functioning of the company that you've chosen. All right? Well, that's all I've got for now, everybody. Be in touch if you need a hand. Meanwhile, take it easy.